Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we are continuing our reading of The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. So last week, if you missed it, you can watch the previous videos linked down below in the description. But we finished on this page. The greatest illusion, said the mole, is that life should be perfect. Do you think life should be perfect? Do you think everything should be really easy all the time and that we should just have all the money and everything that we could ever need and want just easily at our fingertips? I think a lot of times we think that's how we would like life to be, but imagine that if life was actually like that, how monotonous it would get, how boring it would get. I think when we have challenges, and it's hard to see this when we have really big challenges because big challenges, cause a lot of stress and pain. And so it's harder to see that perspective when we're going through something extremely difficult. But I do believe that our problems and our challenges inspire our growth. They inspire us to think in new ways, to be creative, to be resourceful, to find solutions to problems, to learn how to communicate better with other people and with ourselves. And I don't believe that life should be perfect. I think that would get extremely boring. And as soon as we stop growing and learning and expanding our consciousness and our minds, that we just start to stagnate. And we might be content for a little while, but we're always going to have some challenges come up. And that's not a bad thing. It's inevitable. Change and challenges, they're inevitable. And if we can just learn how to not be scared of them, but rather just approach them with a sense of curiosity, a sense of opportunity for what it's going to allow us to learn and how it's going to help us to grow, then we won't be so scared of problems when they arise. We might even, this is going to sound crazy, but we might even look forward to them for the expansion and for the opportunities for growth that they bring. So just wanted to throw that out there before we continue on. And just notice, you might feel resistant to that. You might be like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but I will say that perspective has really helped me to approach my problems and my challenges in a new way and not be so scared of them. And that makes my life feel a lot more enjoyable, and I suffer a lot less. So I just wanted to share that. Let's move on. Again, this book is by Charlie Mackesy. Is it the moon? Asked the boy. It's a teacup stain, said the mole. And where there's tea, there's cake. Man, that mole really likes cake. Be curious. I like all the white space. It really helps to focus on what they're looking at. Life is difficult, but you are loved. That's sweet. So you know all about me, asked the boy. Yes, said the horse. And you still love me? We love you all the more. That's what a real friend is, eh? What family is. Sometimes I think you believe in me more than I do, said the boy. You'll catch up, said the horse. so important to remind ourselves to surround ourselves with people that are supportive and that love us like the horse. "The fox never really speaks," whispered the boy. "No, and it's lovely he is with us," said the horse. "To be honest, I often feel I have nothing interesting to say," said the fox. "Being honest is always interesting," said the horse. "There's something I haven't told you," said the horse. "What's that?" said the boy. "I can fly, but I stopped because it made the other horses jealous." "Oh, he's a Pegasus." "Well, we love you, whether you can fly or not." Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna pan this one because it's so gorgeous. He's flying. Let's stop there because that's just such, that's a good one. I'm curious if there's anything that you stop doing or that you downplay because other people have been jealous and you didn't want to make them feel jealous or feel bad or not like you. I think we all do this in some way or another. I used to tell some of my family that about my travels because I love to travel, and I used to tell them about my trips, and I realized that it made them, some of them, a little jealous, and they would make comments about how I was like being a show off or being like acting like I was better than them. And it wasn't my intention at all. I was just really excited to share my trips and my travels with the people that I loved. And so after that, I just stopped sharing with them. And now I mostly just share with my friends and people that I know like to hear about my travels and the things that I'm doing. And it makes me a little bit sad that I don't share it with some people, but I'm also okay with that. I'm okay with that. It would be nice to share with them, but I can just choose to share with the people that I know appreciate it, at least for now. So what I'd like to leave us with this week is, I guess maybe the question, do you surround yourself with people that are supportive and loving? And do you have friends that you can count on or family that you can count on? Or maybe just to evaluate the quality of the relationships you have now. And if you don't feel like you have a good, strong support system, how can you begin to cultivate that? Maybe reaching out to friends, maybe creating a set of new friends through shared hobbies or interests, through meetup groups, or maybe just reconnecting with old friends or family that you haven't spoken with in a while. Yeah. Have a beautiful week. Thank you again for reading with me. We probably have a couple more videos left in this book, so I already have an idea for the next book that we'll read together, and I'm really excited to share that one. But it's a surprise. See you next time, and thanks for being here with me.